Today we will be testing the Forecast Oscillator.
But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon.
Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Forecast Oscillator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 51 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 688 indicators, with 277 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Alright, so today's indicator is the Forecast Oscillator. And you can see it here on the bottom of the screen. Maybe you just go in and bump up the line weight of that just a little bit, so that way it's a little bit more clear. And as you guess, you could probably see where we're going with this one. And so what we have is the oscillating line, the oscillator, and we have a zero line here marked with the dash, and there is no overbought, there is no oversold. And so what we are looking for is simply the zero line cross. And so when the oscillating line crosses up above the zero line, we are going to go long. When it crosses down below the zero line, we are going to go short. Pretty simple, not much to it, like many other indicators. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of them. All right, so the first signal that we pick up is a long signal. Right here, we get that cross to the upside here with the oscillator, and we get a really nice push to the upside with price action. It does come up and get us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so we knocked out just a couple of them here. So we actually here got a cross back down below that zero line. I did not notice that. I thought this whole push right here was off of this long here. Now we were able to get us to our take profit here on this little push to the upside. that we got on this long, but it wasn't quite as good as I thought it was. But again, that's all right. We still got to take profit. Then we picked up the short right here. On the very next candle, though, we flipped back to a long, and we get another nice push with this candle here, and that is also enough to get us up there to our take profit. So let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so we knocked out a couple more here. So we get this drop to the downside right here, this short. Unfortunately, we don't get much of a push to the downside at all before it then flips back to the long side here, stopping us out on that short. We pick up this long. We get a really good push with this candle right here, and that is enough to get us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on some more. All right, a couple more here. So we pick up a short. It kind of hits consolidation, just kind of chopping around right there. Doesn't make much of a move at all. We flip back to a long right here, stopping us out on that short. We get this long right here, and on this candle, once again, we get a push to the upside, and that is just enough to get us up there to our take profit. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. Alright, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version, and you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. So, yeah, interesting. I think we can probably see where this is going. Those of you who are regular viewers of the channel can probably spot what's going to happen. But let's go ahead and count it out anyway. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, and 65. 65 trades all together. That is quite a lot of trades. And so I think that might be nearing some of possibly the most trades that we've had out of one indicator. I'm not really sure. I know we've had one or two other ones that were up there quite high as well, but that is a lot of trades. I think we might have had one over 100. Can't remember off the top of my head. But anyways, go ahead and count out the winners. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. 27 winning trades. Excuse me. And so that is not going to meet the 60% criteria that we were looking for. Again, not really surprised. Those of you who are regular viewers probably saw that coming. Anytime when we get an indicator that has this many trades within 1 year's time, generally does not do so accurately. And so we've seen this many times before. And then couple that with the fact that it was a zero line cross. And as I've said many times before, I'm sounding like a broken record at this point, and I'm sure I will probably say it more before we are all said and done with all this testing. But a zero line cross generally ends up with these areas where you get pinballed in and out of trades. And so areas where you take a long and then immediately flip to a short and then immediately back to a long, then immediately back to a short before we finally hit a direction that goes in the right way and actually gets us to a winner. And so you get these clusters of losing trades, and you can see these pockets of 3 here, 2 there, 2, 3, 2, 4 there. We have 3 here, 3 there. So we end up with almost a 3-to-1 losing trades to winners, and that just really diminishes the win rate of an indicator when it comes to testing like this. And so like I said, not really surprised. I noticed that this one was probably going to be an over trader, but I didn't think it was going to quite do it to this extent. And so this one is going to go on the no list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.